So I thought it would be a good idea to put up some before video of Mary. And as you can see, it's some pretty typical stuff that you see out there scuba diving. Number one, the flutter kick, and then the getting on the knees like this. And then of course the hand movements, you know, covering over the regulator when she's going to go ahead and switch over, and do some skills for us. Never mind the skills are on her knees. I mean, she's quite comfortable in the water. It's just you can see the typical stuff. Look how she bashes on the reef here. Bam, bam, bam. Of course, this is a shot in a swimming pool, but you can imagine reef or sand or silt as she's swimming along. And again, this is the typical type of diver you see out there diving, and this is what we're trying to get away from. Yes, she confuses the snorkel, of no use underwater, of course, but of course it's there to confuse her, and you can see it now getting in the way. She gets it caught underneath her backup regulator there, and now she has to pull it out. So again, this is just, you know, an average sort of person that I've seen out there, and again, these are the types of people that be coming in to this extreme scuba makeover. This is the types of skills they would have as a diver. I asked her to go ahead and clear that mask for us, because I know this is a really tough one for her in the beginning. And you can see, yeah, she clears it and then she chokes. You know, she's choking on the water, you know. And that's again because she was looking up, as we're going to see later on in the program. And then of course I go ahead and have her remove and replace the mask. And this is a skill for her that's been very, very tough to do. She's very uncomfortable doing it. And yeah, you see her on her knees performing the drill, snorkel getting in the way, you know, the whole thing. So it's really quite fun to go back and see this video and see how she is in the water and coming into the program with these skills. You know, and then we see her going and kicking off again, and once again kicking the reef, bouncing. Notice how full her BC is. I never noticed that before. Just how much gas is in that BC. It's amazing. So this before is a great video. So after about 2 hours of the ESM program, we worked on all those different things. Let's take a look at Mary now. One of the things we see here is she's starting to do some frog kicks, and that's really dramatically different. As you can notice, that water actually, instead of being kicked down towards the reef and her smashing on the reef, the water's being kicked backwards. Yeah, we see a little bit of the beginnings of a helicopter turn, so she's able to turn without using her hands. That's an amazing skill. And now we're looking at her trim here, and I really see a big improvement in her profile to the water, so that she's not plowing anymore and she's not kicking the bottom up. She's actually got that very, very good trim that we're looking for, that streamlined prone position. And you see the water going backwards now as she's kicking along. Let's take a look at some of the skills. Yeah, we see her doing the remove and replace the regulator, but she's holding the regulator correctly, not covering over it. And notice this excellent trim she has. So she's able to keep her buoyancy, stay off the bottom, and do these skills. Look, it's by no means perfect. She's kicking the little bird and stuff like that. But what a great start. Just 2 hours in the ESM program, and she's able to do these skills. It's an amazing improvement. Yeah, she's clearing her mask. Again, really, really big improvement in that skill. Let's have a look at her remove and replace her mask here. Still a little bit nervous. You see the pause in the breathing, a little bit of the buoyancy, but again, massive improvement. She's not on her knees anymore. She's not, you know, sculling water with her hand. She's not uncomfortable. Yeah, we're going to get a frontal view of her doing remove and replace the regulator. Again, not covering over that regulator, you know. Let's have a look at her do the regulator exchange. And, you know, again, just a lot more aware. The snorkel's not in the way. Oh, there she covered over the regulator a bit. But there she goes and puts her you know, back up in her mouth. And then she switches back to the regulator. So, again, big improvements, you know, and her skills will continue to improve the more she practices. Look at her clearing her mask. Here's that toughie for her, remove and replace the mask. There she goes. She removes the mask. Again, keeping great buoyancy. I'm so proud of her. It's just amazing. Look at that. Give her a big handshake. Well done. Incredible. So I thought it'd be fun to build in a little bonus round for her, and I gave her about 30 minutes of no mask work where she was just swimming around the pool with no mask on, practicing her buoyancy and her trim, and as you can see, she's really, really improving. Look at her breathing and how well her breathing is improving. Starting to get really comfortable. Yes, she's starting to do her skills with no mask on, and she's starting to do her regulator switches and stuff. So she's really starting to build massive amounts of skills. I mean, I'm really, really proud of her. Well done, Mary. And hopefully you guys will see the same improvement.